Hey guys, Amber here. I'm pretty much known as Enigma Lee everywhere online. This video is about my Christmas planner. It's my first ever video, period, but definitely my first ever planner video. I'm filming it today because I started a Facebook group called Bigger on the Inside about 3 weeks ago. Although it is a Doctor Who reference, it's really about how we use planners, notebooks, all of those various catch-alls that we have that are physical paper items, whether it's for journaling, artwork, planning, list making, whatever it is that we use those for. And it's really about sharing our ideas and figuring out what really works for us and getting inspiration for one another. So it's a little bit different than the other planner groups that you can find on Facebook. If you're interested in that, there will be links down below to that Facebook group, as well as other links throughout the video. This video is really going to focus on my Christmas planner, and solely because people actually asked what I was using and asked to see it. To give you an idea what I plan during Christmas, I have an older sister who's 18 years older than me. She actually takes care of all of our family holiday things. She does Thanksgiving dinner, Christmas breakfast. It's all her. So I don't have much to plan as far as that goes. I don't have any children other than the furry kind. I do have one cat, and he is my baby. I have a very small family, just on my side of the family. It's just me, my sister, my mom, my sister's husband, and her daughter. That's it. At least in the area. I do have an aunt and uncle in Florida and an aunt and uncle who live in Northern Virginia. So we don't have these huge family gatherings to plan. We don't travel. There's not a lot of complex things going on. I do have a fiance who lives with me. We've been together for 3 years, and we've been living together. This will be our second Christmas together, and so we're still in the process of establishing our traditions and what we do and that sort of thing. So I think it's kind of nice to get things written down and figure out what our plans are going to be, which is why I decided to use a Christmas planner. Plus, even though I don't have a lot going on, this time of year is crazy. Everybody loses track of everything and gets completely lost and goes nuts. There's stress and running, and for whatever reason, you always get super busy at work during this time of year. It doesn't matter where you work at, what you do. So I really thought that a Christmas planner would help me keep things together. This will be my second year having one, but this is the first year that I'm using this particular format. So that's enough for the intro. I'm going to go ahead and pause and flip the camera around and try to show you guys my Christmas planner. Thanks for watching. So first, let me apologize for the weird shadows and everything. I don't have a tripod yet, and I'm just using my iPhone to record this. And I'm standing in my dining room with an overhead light, so it's not the greatest lighting, but hopefully you can get an idea of what I'm showing. First, this binder that I'm using is an A5 Filofax Holborn. It was my first ever Filofax. I got it on sale last October, I think it was. I love this binder, and I recently repurposed it to use it for my long-term planner. I will make another video to show you guys what all is in here, but it was hastily thrown together. The dividers aren't cut straight. They're not pretty. And I really need to spend some time on it and get it together and looking better before I show it off. That's the binder that I'm using. I don't have a lot of accessories in here since it is a long-term planner. I pretty much only work on it at home, and I don't have to carry a lot with me. When I took this planner to DragonCon, because it is my travel planner, I did use the front card slots there to keep track of things, but that's about it. All right, so the Christmas planner itself, I found this Christmas planner on lifeyourway.net. I've looked at their printables and used them before, but this is the first time that I really took the plunge and decided to use all of one of their planners. This is pretty brand new, was just released. It comes in a full size and a half size version. I have switched to using half size printables for most of my A5 needs because they fit in the binders. I don't have to worry about resizing things, and it's really simple to cut. So that's why I've switched to that sort of format instead of trying to worry about finding things in A5. I will put a link down below to the Life Your Way printables. I did go ahead and pay the $7 to get all of their printables, just so I could have them on hand. You can download this entire thing in individual sheets for free, but I was using so much of the Christmas planner that seemed like a waste of time. So it comes with this really nice sort of muted cover sheet. They do have, followed up next, I have my calendar. They do have one that already has dates filled out on it for you, but I'm kind of a freeform sort of person. And so I really like putting in my dates and planning my stuff myself. The thing that I love about the Life Your Way is that it's pretty minimalistic, which means that anybody can use them for just about anything. I'm very minimalist and functional when it comes to my planning. I do some decorating, but not a lot. You'll notice also as we go out through here, I have not filled a lot of this out. I'm still in the process of working on that. And once it does get done, I probably still won't show it off because there's a lot of personal information that goes into a Christmas planner. So first I have my calendar for November and December. They did include a master checklist, and it gives you kind of a loose guideline of when to get certain things done. I need to go and fill this out because I've actually done a lot of this. I just haven't checked it off yet. Next up is a to-do list that you can create yourself. I really like this because not everybody's Christmas is the same. Everybody's family is different. Everybody's traditions are different. And so this gives you a way to create your own to-do list, pull ideas, or get more detailed from the master to-do list that they provide. Next up, I do have a Christmas shopping list. Kind of ironic because I think I'm almost done Christmas shopping, but just in case I do have this to check off what I'm getting. I may think of things while I'm in the middle of projects or shopping or whatever and need to jot them down, so that's why I printed that. This is my Christmas card tracker. I have listed some of my family's names here, so I just covered that for privacy purposes. I really like that this goes out for the next 4 years and has a sent and received box. I'm not one of those people who only sends cards to people who send them back to you. But I think it is kind of nice to track if you've received a card from that person or not. I clipped this together because I have another page here with a group that I'm in. We're doing a Christmas card exchange, and I didn't want to show you 2 pages of the same thing. But, this is the Christmas address book. I do already have some of my addresses filled out here. I have 4 sheets of that in this. It's pretty simple. I'm not quite sure why you would need to have a cell phone or email address simply for a Christmas address book. But there you go. Maybe in case you send e-cards instead of sending physical cards, I don't know. This is a general Christmas gift list. Just something simple for you to jot down names, ideas, and your price guidelines or what you actually spent. When I start using my Christmas planner better, I will probably put the actual price spent here and use this as my shopping guideline, whereas these pages will be for budget. Now that I have this planner set up, I plan on actually using this throughout the year to keep track of my gift ideas. I'm one of those people who thinks about Christmas all year long, especially giving of gifts. I'm a huge, that's what this season is all about to me. I'm not extremely religious. I don't go to church, but to me this season is about giving to those who you care about. And so that's what I really try to focus on. Giving to those who I care about, giving to those who are less fortunate. And I think this will be good for me to have throughout the year so that I can jot down those ideas when I'm out shopping or what have you. I have a traveler's notebook that I'm going to use to just jot them down quickly and then transfer them to these pages throughout the year, so that when the time actually comes for me to purchase things, I already have my ideas done. I have several pages of this, as you can see. And then a handmade gifts list. I don't do a ton of handmade gifts. I usually leave those for work because I'm on a budget when I buy or make gifts for work. So handmade tends to be the way that I go. So I already have my plans for that this year. So I may not fill this out since I've actually already bought all the supplies I need and everything. But this will be good for me to have on hand for next year as well. And then last is my Christmas thank you cards list. Last year, I only sent out 2 or 3 thank you cards. And I'm going to change that this year, mostly because I feel that, how do I say this? I really love technology, and I really love, you know, the way that we communicate through Facebook and email and telephone calls. But there's something special about getting something in the mail. And so this year I really want to go out of my way to thank my friends and family for what they've done by sending them just a little note. So I'm going to make sure that I keep a list and actually send these out this year to everyone who gives me a gift. I really think it's important for me to recognize those people. And that's actually it. You may have heard my cat walk by and purr. He was just saying hi. But anyway, that's it for my planner. If you have any questions or comments or anything at all, let me know. Comment down at the bottom. And thanks for watching. I really appreciate you watching my entire first video. And there may be more in the future.